Washington Post win the Pulitzer Prize for their efforts in uncovering the Watergate scandal, recently said that the Clinton emails remind him of the Nixon tapes in sheer volume. Evan Thomas, who is the author of a recent biography of Richard Nixon and a former Newsweek editor, recently said that both Nixon and Hillary Clinton have a very paranoid and secretive side to them. So these comparisons are now fairly common. What I point out to people is that Nixon secretly amassed 3,700 hours of recordings made in the Oval Office, the Executive Office building, on various telephones, and at Camp David. Ultimately, investigators discovered that of those 3,700 hours of recordings, 18 and a half minutes, or a tiny fraction of 1% of the overall volume, had been deliberately erased by individuals never satisfactorily identified. In the case of Mrs. Clinton's emails, she amassed 63,000 emails on her private server in those 4 years as Secretary of State. And by her own account, she secretly deleted or colluded in the deletion of 30,000 of them, or roughly 48% of the total volume. Putting aside all of those comparisons with Watergate, there's one further comparison that Mrs. Clinton should actually desire to have people make, which is that in Hillary Clinton we have a figure who has been on the national stage for 20 plus years and who is very polarizing and who is making her second run at the presidency. The only example in modern times of a polarizing figure who has been on the national stage for 20 plus years making a second run for the presidency and winning is Richard Nixon.